Lord, give me strength to face another day. Make it a long life's road and carry your heavy load. Give me strength, oh, Jah, to carry on. Oh, my Lord. Messenger said that. All right.
Baby, I might just have to let go. Don't you test me, you don't know. Blessings, this is Mystic Marlin. You're tuning into DJ Michelle G.
You are listening to Get With The Fix Radio, New Jersey's #1 station for music, talk, and mix-up, featuring some of the world's most versatile DJs and hosts from around the world. To listen live and or to advertise with us, please go to www.getwiththefix.net.
Party time, outside, line up, high roller, going all out. It's a dance on party. You know the thing come down from you hear the big sound. You know my international sub. Straight from the 876 to give you vibes like this is like the ever gates them up. Girl a bubble and girl a wine. Shawty drop it low and bring it back up same time. Watch the girl them get wild for the yardy lifestyle. You know the vibe. I'm ready. I'm ready. Outside, you've been doing a lot. Inside, show me what you got. I'm ready. I'm ready. You've been doing the most. Now we are alone and you can't believe you are the same one. Can't believe you tell me you're a champion. Can't believe you go on your head on the ground, but you can't go on your head on the diamond. Girl, give me some, show me some. Play the same song them in the room and you know show.
One from Chilane. Can your waistline a work it, a work it, a work it, a work it, a it a work it, a work it, a work. Can your waistline a work it, a work it, a work it, a. You're deaf. Can your bumper a change and the digits for me bank book? Me a go be your superhero like Hancock. And if you're hungry, be
Get With The Fix, Michelle G. I am in the building. Good evening.
Love it when you test me, make me read it like a nice book. Your body good to everywhere you walk, man. Look, alright. I'm sprung, I'm hooked. Me nah guess so me I tell you the truth. How you feel wake up with me every morning? Girl, you fi bring me last name. You are my time, baby. You are me darling. Nobody worry about money or fame. Baby, me love you, 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 me love you. Baby, me love you, me love you, me love you, me love you, me love you. I'll come brace for me body like a welfare. And if me make you a promise, you know you will care. Cause this a reality, this a no nightmare. Baby, you're software to me hardware. Me buy you the gym care cause you can steer. You no need Uber, no need bus fare. Your knees not make nice like a old chair. All your best friend needed I tell last night. Say yeah, you feel wake up with me every morning. Girl, you fi bring me last name. You are my time, baby, you are me darling. Nobody worry about money or fame. Baby, me love you, 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 me love you.
Watch the one in the skirt, her up to her bird. Somebody quench the thirst car. Who know fit up it? Who know have a bad habit? Who really out of pocket? Stop from spending where you not have when you not got it. Money not full up, but you are money full up. Time so hot, you like it, jacket. Hey, you dirty bro. Care your shoes, but you not care for your youth. I chat about your list and every girl get your shoe talk. So then steal, so drink from every table in a dance talk. Me a tell her every pan knock them dead. Me now feel up, them a real life struggle. Oh, no love money, so I no don't like walk. I As you work your money, them beggy. You fit up it, but a bit to no fit drop it, no look good. Every man you touch your body catch him. Stop from where your friend draws them yucky. Oh, you're so clean when you're out and you're pitting. Look, who no fit up it? Who know have a bad habit? Who really out of pocket? Stop from spending where you not have and you not got it. Money not full up, but you want money full up. Time so hot, you lucky jacket. Hey, you don't even care your shoes, but you don't care for you. I chop out your list and every girl get your shoe on. So them steal, so drink from every table in a dance.
You keep on, you want add. Fear run.
Me just wanna if you know your body, mommy. Tell your body good, you wanna Tommy. Figure soon like come a conquer chip on me. Thicker than me granny porridge. Tell it to how we know that we are a fee party. Go on your head, me tell us on your forehead. Be willing to watch you, me no have to go carry. I know you want to mind you broke one rib. Don't stop wine. Don't stop wine. Don't know why. Don't stop wine. Don't stop wine.
Good evening. Let me make sure this mic is working properly. Yeah, with the fix, Michelle G. I am in the building. Yeah, it's Wednesday, 7 p.m. Yeah.
Skin out your foot, lie down in the road. Keep up your back like chuck with the load. Wish me did long like soda. Gone up in your mold. You back it up, me charge up with that. You could take all what me got. You're too bad, me I go charge you for that. Pot up babes and the daddy, are you good? Me call you me baby. In a move like Shelly Belly. You look good from your band, girl, you every
This I got nice.
girl right off, you feel ready.
This I got nice.
Don't stop wine.
You ready?
Yeah.
Watch your style.
Girl a bubble, wine, drop. She a trouble, non-stop. A girl a taste, she done that. And when it come to the wine in a year for not, you full of timing. No girl can wine like you, darling. Them always wanna be like you, them falling. Love with the things you a do. You a lick on no girl can step in your shoe. Timing, no girl can wine like you, darling. Them always wanna be like you, them falling. Love with the things you a do. You a lick on no girl can step in your shoe. Champion like you see, no girl can see your style and
Yeah, with the fix, Michelle G. I think I'm gonna run through some sponsors real quick. Before my interview starts in like 3 or so minutes.
cute little angel dancing like a sinner. Petite you finding no matter where you're in. Nothing normal in a beginner. You're full of timing, my girl.
Of course, July 14th, 15th, and 16th. Stars Among Stars. Again, Twisted is back. Twisted is back. You know, the Saturday is the all white. I think they got a designer on the 14th. The Friday is all designer wear. And then the 16th is the brunch, I believe, if I get it right. I hope I got it right. But Twisted is back. They got all kinds of DJs on here. What they got? They got Chris Diamond, Banky I, Jazzy T. Who else they got? Stylist Sound. Who else? A bag of people. Black Shadow. A bag of sounds will be at Twisted July 14th, 15th, and 16th. That's always a great event, okay?
Timing, no girl can whine like you, darling. Them always wanna be like you, them falling in love with the things you do. You a lick and no girl can step in your shoe. Champion like you see, no girl can see your style.
Also, July 8th, Saturday, Young King YGG presents Summer Impact. That is an all every year type of situation. He got Strictly Business. Who else? He got Slingers Family, Lover's Choice, and Twin Sound. That is Saturday, July 8th. Summer Impact admission is $30. Yo, YGG, why the $30 though? Why for the $30? Why $30?
No girl can
What are we getting for $30, YGG? Is why I wanna.
love with the things you do. You a lick and no girl can step in your show. Wine drop. She a trouble, non-stop. A girl a test, she done.
Girl, you fi groove pan it, bounce pan it, move pan it. Girl, you fi groove pan it.
You are a beautiful human.
July 30th, of course, Magnificent is back. The luxurious upscale day party. Like I tell you guys, day party is where it's at. All this long night, 2, 3 a.m. type of situation. Some of us are old people and can't stay awake that long. Okay? So July 30th, Magnificent is back 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Early bird tickets are about to end in like a day or so. June 1st to June 30th, they had this $50 ticket purchase. It's about to end on June 30th. So get those tickets July 30th.
When you spread mayonnaise, me inna you like this day and age. But you no boring, so me see amaze. You are a beautiful human. I love your sense of humor. It's fun to be.
August 26th. You know, I gotta big up my own event. This is our 12th annual back to school drive. Michelle's Foundation, Get with the Fix Radio. Every year for the last 12 years, we've been giving away book bags, packed book bags, toys, bicycles, all kinds of things. And this year, I've decided to foster some dreams. So I'm giving away clippers, scissors, and those things, everything that barbers use. And I'm also giving away some makeup kits, those travel, so the girls can travel with their makeup stuff. Because, a lot of the young folks these days are into hair and makeup and those things. So I decided to do that for this year. So we are giving back again August 26th. That is in Orange, New Jersey, over there on Central Avenue by Orange High School. The whole block is shut down for the day. It's a lot of activities that's going on that day. So August 26th, we are giving back, right? It's important to give back, people. It is.
Bounce pan it, move pan it, gal you fi groove pan it. You are a beautiful human. I love your sense of humor. It's fun to be around you. God knows I love you. Don't rush, you're more than sex. God knows I love you. And girl, when you say yes, you large and your back, you fi arch.
Yo, it's going on in the world right now. So much going on. I don't even know where to start. I'm waiting for my interviewee to come on live. I just texted his PR folks. So it's so much going on in the world right now. Where do I start? I guess I could start with this whole Davido situation right now that is going on. Last week was Zion. Now this week is Davido. Fellas, what's up? What's going on with y'all? Like, if you're gonna have relationships and side pieces and half a piece and 2 piece and 3 piece and 40 pieces, we gotta have some ground rules. Like, I'm not sure what kind of, are you guys not getting these women to sign NDAs? Like, what's happening with the world? Like, Davido is now in some hot water because this young lady is popping up saying that she's currently pregnant with his child. And also his wife is also pregnant as well. You know, they lost a little guy a couple, maybe last year, I think it was. So now they're having another baby, and the side piece is now popping up saying that she's pregnant. Fellas, look, some advice. If you are going to do these things, be honest. Let people know what your situation is. Tell them, I have a wife, I have a girlfriend, I have whatever the case may be. Do you still want to do this? Yes or no? It's that simple. But I don't understand why all this snooping and padooping, for lack of better Guyanese words, that folks are doing. And it is causing you guys some major headaches on social media. This young lady basically went in because, of course, people are calling her a homewrecker, and all of these other things. And she actually has evidence. She has a lot of evidence to show with this whole situation. She has phone, text messages, video when she was at his concerts, The text messages are basically like, sexual in nature. She has a screenshot of when they called, when he called her. It's a lot. It's a lot that she's putting out there, because she's like, yeah, y'all not gonna play me like I'm some home wrecker side piece type of chick. But that's what people are labeling her. And as of lately today, he has unfollowed her. He was literally following her. Like, how do you follow your side piece? Like, why are you following your side piece when your wife is on your page? No, I'm not really sure. But this situation is very serious right now. I think he has a concert coming up, and he was asking her to take the stuff down because he has this concert. And it's not going to be good for him, PR wise, money wise, business wise, or anything like that. Because of course, he's Davido, and they just lost a child last year. So folks are like very sensitive to this whole situation when it comes to his wife. So this is not going to be real good for him at all. So my advice to you fellas is that if you are going to do these things, get these women to sign an NDA. I mean, I'm not talking about you dudes that make 20,000 a year. Like, whatever. Nobody really cares. But sorry. Nobody cares if you're one of those folks that make 20,000 a year. But if you're like Davido and all of these high profile men, people care, right? So get them to sign an NDA, which means that when the relationship ends, they can't say nothing. Or even if they find out that you have a wife or a girlfriend in the process, they can't talk about it, right? I don't know what else to tell you guys. And stop having these women think that they have the right and the power to just go on social media and blast all of the information. Like, I don't know. I guess if you're being called a liar, then you have to prove that you're not a liar. So basically, you gotta put the information out there that, look, this is my evidence. I don't know what y'all talking about. I am not a homewrecker. This man told me that he wasn't married. And then she said something about, if you go to his social media page, does he look married? Can I say something about that? Hi, ghetto travelers. Let me say something about that, right? There's a lot of you married men who nobody really knows that y'all are married unless y'all wives put y'all up. And sometimes your wives will put you in stories or whatever the case may be. And if she's not connected to the people that know you, nobody will see. Y'all don't post birthdays, y'all don't post anniversaries. It's like, oh, we don't need to do all of that to prove that we are in a relationship. But however.com, it looks kind of suspicious that you're not doing those things for your wife. This is not even your girlfriend, it's your wife. So if you have a wife and you should be able to post her on social media, because what do you have to hide? What you hiding, bro? You know? And then y'all be in people's inboxes acting like these women don't exist. Whole time these women exist. Like, be honest about your scandal. The lady said, if you go to the man's social media page, it doesn't look like he has a wife. But who doesn't know that Davido has a wife? Who? What rock you living under? What rock? Everybody knows that. Every single soul knows that. They've been together for a while and those things. But I guess in this world of social media, if you don't post your wife or your girlfriend on social media, then you don't have one because it don't look like you have one. They are promoters and artists and party people and all of those things who don't post their significant others because I guess it gives off the persona that you're not gonna get bookings or whatever. But this is your wife. This is the person that you choose to marry. So why not show her on social media, women are more quick to post their men on social media, and we do it what's the word? We do it vindictively. We do it vindictively because we don't want people. We want people to know that that's our man, homegirl. Let me just tell y'all something. If your man, you can post wherever you want to post. If your man is acting like he's single. So whether you share any or not, it's like nobody cares, right? Nobody cares. So if a woman wants what you have, she is going to go for it. So you posting a man and showing all of these things don't mean that she's not gonna go after your man. You know what I mean? She not. She not. Baddageneral, are you ready?
Yeah, go on like we can be friends. All you have to do is wish me all the best, and we'll go with separate ways. You can't do that.
No, my wish when you drive out, your car broke down, front tire flat, spear you no have none. When you go out, we go look on the damage. The Almighty make a heavy rain come down. My wish, the man where you left me for, left you next week for your neighbor. When you think of the worst thing that you find out, same did a try for your sister. My wish, me never left the two jelly. When you drink them, me wish them run your belly. All the few little snapper when me buy, me wish them spoil not even one you don't fry. Me wish, I'm wishing, I'm wishing, I'm wishing. I wish things get bad with your living. Can call me bitter if you want. No man no fi reap it if I need plant. I'm wishing, I'm wishing, I'm wishing. Wish things get bad with your living. Call me bitter if you want. No man no fi reap it if I need plant. Me nah go wish you about no all the best. Me wish you your headache and enough stress. After you left a good man like me, you think some me wouldn't vex. Me wish you choke one piece of bread.
How are you?
There you go and do the right thing. Where you go with?
I am here. So glad. I'm so happy to have you here. Okay, I don't know if you remember that we've had an interview before.
Yes. We did an interview before. I just remember when I came on the live, I'm like, okay, yeah, we do an interview already.
Yes. So I just wanted to catch up with you. So how are you? How you doing, man? How is everything going?
It's been good. I can't complain, you know.
Can't complain. Are you driving and talking to me right now, Bada?
No. Not. I mean, my skill, but not today. Yeah, not.
Great. So my first question I have for you tonight, of course, is your PR team is Flair Acclaim PR. So tell me, how did that happen?
Yes.
Because the last time we spoke, you weren't really working with teams with anybody. It was just you were doing your own thing. So how did that happen?
Yeah, I know me and Flair kind of go back from back in the 90s, in the late part of the 90s, 98, 99, at them time. From Washington, D.C., I know her from long time still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when I first came to America with Pieces Sound and them, with whole thing. Yeah, so yeah, she was always there, so I know her from them time. But I was looking at one of my brethren Instagram or in social media, and I'm saying, yeah, it might be really nice. He's getting a lot of stuff, I'm seeing a lot of stuff.
Okay.
So I said to him, who what do you PR? And I said, I have this girl I do, and then keep on saying this lady, this girl, this. So I said, give me her number, I'm call. So when he send me the number, I'm dialing number. I saw Flair come up on my phone. I'm like, I can't my good friend Flair over here around the whole place. I don't know.
Yeah,
so that's definitely where that connection.
I love it. Why is it important, you think, right now to have a PR team? Like, why is that important for an artist to have?
I mean, it's important to have a team, not just a PR team.
Okay.
But a team altogether. Just to right now, we don't find the right set of people them for leave my affairs up to them for deal with it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But once you have competent people for deal with things, man, it's important. Not only PR, but need managers and road managers and things. But what you want to do first still is get something to manage or get something to so the PR team can work with. So if you don't have nothing for them work with, it don't really make no sense still.
Okay.
But it's important as long as you have something manage. You know what I mean?
When you say something to manage, like tell me what you mean by that. Like a good song, a semi-good
Content, a
song.
good song. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Good songs.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You have cause first thing they're gonna ask, they're gonna want to put together a whole biosphere.
Right.
You have to have something to put in that bio.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like that. So let's start getting into some of your music because hard airs, right? Hard
Yeah.
airs is one of those things that as a Caribbean kid, that's something your parents always say to you, like your hard airs. Can you tell me about hard?
All of it.
Can you tell me about hard airs?
When we're young and at that age, we think we're right, we think we know everything, But as you get older, you realize, or you get into some mess, you realize, okay, we never really have it together.
Yeah.
So that's one of them things that we are trying to reach out to the younger ones, them and tell them, say, listen, man, just listen to the elder, them, man. You can't go wrong if you just listen to your elders. But as we know, a lot of us, our days, as we're Caribbean grandparents and parents, to the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did a song and I wanted to have a grandfather kind of vibe, so I reached out to my brethren, grandpa, on the track, and he did a wonderful job. It's one of the first time I'm doing a combination with somebody that I did not write their part, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Because I listen to him still, I know of what he does.
Okay.
So it wasn't hard to just leave the empty space and say, yo, just fill the space. That's what you hear with my part was already done. I just send him all the empty spots and him just fill it up nicely.
Wow.
So yeah, hail up grandpa.
Hail up grandpa. So for the first time on Get With The Fix, here is Baddageneral and Grandpa. This song is called Hard Airs.
Yes.
Little youths, if you listen, you will learn. Don't rush it, just wait for your turn. Hard years pitney, we get them skin burn. Me grandfather tell me if he's satisfied with everything what me heard. Just listen, you will learn. Right now is the point of no return. Hard years pitney, get them skin burn. Me grandfather said if he's satisfied with everything what me heard. Yo, just listen to your elder. Take the advice from grandma and grandpa. And if you listen them, you will live longer. Send this a message around the world. Here, Jamaica. Clean out the ears and listen good. Stay focused. Take advice from the ones them before us. Nobody feel like a lick up pitney. True with grandparents sit down and I try scold us. Yo, grandpa.
One of the hardest thing, I forget them feel listen. It look like them young youth just hears them missing. When you talk to them, all them teeth them kissing. Them ring, like when a ram goat pissing. And all me see how little boys are gonna let them mad. Ask them about the future. Them
the funniest thing in listening to this song is that it's saying basically for the younger youths to listen to the old heads who've been in this business for a long time. Why is that important? Why is that important?
I mean, as I get older, I realize that maybe if I listen to the ones them before, I'm a good listener. I take telling, I follow. And as a little youth, I was around older youths than me who helped me from apart. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I know a lot of youths who did not take it who are no longer here with us. So it's important to just, you know what I mean? Because sometimes we think we know it,
Right.
When we really don't even know the half, because we never really walk the road. We never really, you know what I mean?
True.
So why not take advice from the one them who actually walk that part already?
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes we always, yo, me make my own mistake. Like, why do you want to make a mistake?
Very true. Very true.
Why not just listen and you don't have to make no mistake at all?
Yeah. Very
but
true.
But as I said, you have to reach an age for even think them kind of way. I like 18, 19, 20, 21. But I feel like you know everything about the world already. When really, we don't really know nothing. You know what I mean? So it's important in that aspect.
Okay, so people have said that you are living in the shadow of Silo G. What do you have to say to those folks?
I mean, that was the early part when my first act. Maybe I hear that still. But as I always say, I mean, he's a great artist. You know what I mean? He's a superstar. You know what I mean? So to be compared to him, it's great. If you
Yeah.
ask me.
Definitely.
Great.
Great, definitely. Now, the first time that we spoke, it was about the song I Wish. And now we've moved on to Bitterness with Tall Up. So, can you tell
Yeah.
me a little bit about Bitterness, and has Bada been in any of these situations with a bitter woman?
I think I was in something like that before.
Okay.
You know, sometimes I feel really think good enough because you know what I mean. I've been married for such a long time that I think to myself that what me they are going with. Sometimes I remember what me really they are going with. Yeah, but definitely, man. And as like from the I Wish, I just want to have something like follow up the whole I Wish thing. So me,
Okay.
when the job for the bitterness and it work, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Why Tall Up for this song though? Why her?
If you hear the song, you hear her vocal. That's the way she talk.
Yeah.
When I was writing the song, that's the type of voice I heard.
Okay.
Originally, I did the song. Me and Dovey Magnum did that song, you know, original.
Okay.
I recorded and everything, and a few little changes was supposed to make to it, and it's like she was super busy at the time, and we couldn't really get to jump in the studios to get it completed.
Okay.
So I was like, who I could have linked that, could have delivered it like that, because Dovey did a really good job at it when she did.
Okay.
And then I'm thinking, oh yeah, Tall Up, because she have that kind of
that vibe, yeah.
That kind of vibe, that kind of brawliness that I want. So, you know, and when I sent her the demo and she heard it, she ready right away, like, no, but I'm ready now. and she knock it out. And to tell you that, suppose me tell you, so we have a follow-up for that.
Oh.
Just done last night.
Oh, wow. Can't wait to hear it. Yeah. Can't wait to hear it. Now, you said that W... Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Okay, you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so originally you said that it was Dovey Magnum that was supposed to be on the song, and then Tall Up is now on the song. Has this caused any issues for you, your relationship with Dovey Magnum, or she understands?
No. I mean, I'm pretty sure she understands, because at the time she was going through something, I assume.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That probably professionally it was super busy, so couldn't really get the time.
Okay.
I remember sometimes music is about executing it at the right time. You know?
Yes, true.
You know what I mean? And she did it first with no problem.
Okay.
So when I reached out, I even left her a message that, you know what I mean? I know you're busy and thing, but just to let you know, say, and then I got different direction and thing. It was a case where, yeah, I mean, I'm good, man. I yell up since then, man, and everything, man.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay, good. So for the first time, here on Get With The Fix, here is Baddageneral and Tall Up. This song is called Bitterness.
I am your call new man. But can't believe that the boy they a road with a pose. When everybody knows him need some new clothes. Every girl want a man with big foot, but you find an ugly man with a sweet pepper nose.
If I laugh, I dead. Me prefer a big nose than a dead. A 3 years now, me left you weak waist. It look like your head a take you.
Yo, my girl, a styling jugger. From the day we left, me I try to tell you thank you. But right now, my better off. My new girl is my better half. Anytime we see you, we start laugh.
Just remember, say you did a wish bad for me. How much bad things I did a wish for see. Look,
I feel like you're one of the artists that people can go to when they're trying to diss a girl.
You know, a lot of times, you have some man have things that they really want to say, but straight to say due to political correctness.
Yes.
So some people don't really say what they really think.
Yeah.
So that's where I come in. I am like, what they want to say. I am that boy. You know what I mean? Just say it.
Definitely. We heard that from I Wish. We definitely did
With-
hear that from I Wish.
Yes. And this bit on the song, as I said, was supposed to be the follow-up to I Wish. That is why I said, I can't believe that the boy, he left me for like a day road with a pose and because it's supposed to be when she leave me and move out and I wish her all this thing. And that's how I am at that time. Really, really bitter, you know?
I mean, sometimes people find who they find, you know?
Yes.
So you are also one of the individuals who do a lot of dubs for different selectors. And I wanted to play this one from this weekend that you did for Dynamic. So I want to play this real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
What you for talk? We're there for kill sound, like grooving in the park. That beat me up. No, we not organize them. So that cancel like what ladies and make them do to spice.
So when Dynamic reached out to you for a dub for the event Grooving in the Park, like what was that conversation like? Did you guys plan this?
Not planned, you know what I mean? All of those people, most sound systems are friends of mine.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
right.
And that is from me being a selector for years and years and years before this. So, it wasn't even, I can't remember when them call me and just tell me, yo, I'm going to groove in, I need something for the job.
Okay.
And right after that, now you have a thing named, check your cash up and let me know if you get the money. You know that kind of way? Yeah. And then once the money go off, you don't know, you know, just start doing it. And, yeah. So it wasn't a case where I have to think too hard. I don't say spice, cancel, I know nothing, so I just work off.
Okay.
Whatever situation is at the time, I just use. That's all of my songs, if you notice that things like that, I try to use current situation and little things what happen and turn it into music.
Yeah, definitely.
And that is not a regular dub play, that is called a custom.
Okay.
Yeah, when you hear hold it out on that job, done. You're done.
So the prices for a regular dub and a custom is two different things we talking about, right?
Yeah. A custom dub plate hurts your heart.
Oh.
When it drop, possibly I may lose even a virgin when a Baddageneral custom drop, because if you take things real personal, it's gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
So I cannot charge a regular price for that. You know, it's different. But a regular dub plate where I can just incorporate your name in the song, that's different. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah. And customs are usually created from scratch, as we tell you.
Yeah.
I don't really do custom off of like a song that I have, like I have I Wish and I'm going to customize I Wish in a way. I don't like to do it like that. I like to create from scratch. Yeah.
So how did you feel when you saw the videos of your dubs being played and the crowd going crazy at Grooving in the Park?
Well, I'm not going to lie. It's a really, really, really fulfilling feeling. Because I have to understand they had put in the work.
Yeah.
And you only hope that things that you're doing, other people are receiving it just the same as the vibe where you do it in and you want. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So, I know sometimes some people can tell you, yo, you sound, you rock the place, and when you see the video, nothing. Or you don't get no video at all if you work off of what them say.
Definitely.
So when I actually get a video, not only one video, and there are people there that just sending me videos.
Yeah, nice.
Because I'm excited to hear my voice and come through these speakers and to lock the place.
Nice.
Yeah, I usually still no joke. My songs are always getting some real nice forward still like that.
I like it.
But I always can guarantee that you're going to get some forward. What you do after you play my song determines if you win or you lose. But my song are going to make you get the forward. But sometimes one song alone can't win the dance. You need other songs.
You need something else, yeah.
Yeah, so you can play that one Baddageneral and it shell the place. But then what do you do after that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you do before that before the bad
Also
drop.
matters. Yeah, definitely. Have you ever had a situation where a certain selector reach out to you to do a custom, and then another selector reaches out and asks like,
Regular,
"Yo,
regular, regular, regular. But one thing I don't do, I don't counteract my own song.
okay, okay, okay,
So like, take for instance, Grooving in the Park, Dynamic reached out, and then Bass Odyssey reached out.
right,
And everybody get them custom, and everybody custom shell the place. And Baddageneral, but good, all satisfied customer. Because I won't give you a dub, and then go ahead and counteract that song because somebody has come. I mean, all of that.
definitely.
I rather give 5 sound clashing. I rather to give all 5 sound 5 different dub play.
Nice, nice.
So at least, no one to feel afraid for play for them one because them think that I am going to counteract it. I don't counteract my own song, but it happens all the time, you know.
Okay. Hi, Wayne Wonder. Definitely,
Big
definitely.
up my boss, sing
Big
so,
up
you know.
Wayne Wonder on the live right now. So I wanted to talk about heaven. And are you going gospel, or this is just something you came up with? Are we seeing Baddageneral gospel?
No, you know, it's a thing where I used to hear the artists them talk about it. I never really understood.
Okay.
That when you get a rhythm, it tells you most time what to say.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
So it's not like I was looking to say that. It's just a rhythm. Sometimes when I do the first thing what come to my head, that's what I say first.
Okay. Okay.
And I just hear that, and that's what come out of one go heaven and another. Because I know it's reality. Enough time if we go in a church right now and go, pow! Everybody run out the door. These are all Christian people, but nobody want that.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
everybody wants to go to heaven.
Yes,
you know what I mean? So
yes.
I just make, as myself, I try to make reality music, you know. Some might come out in a reggae format, some might come out in a gimmicks format.
Okay.
Some might come out in a, you know what I mean, dancing format, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. So for the first time on Get With The Fix, here is Baddageneral. This song is called Heaven.
Tell them say a Baddageneral, be marshal, no partial. Do it, ja. Watch out. Every Christian want go a heaven. Yeah, the whole of them want go, but none of them no want to die. Me say them don't want to die, but them want go a heaven. The whole of them want go, but none of them no want to die. Me say them don't want to die. From the day that I was born, them a full of beard and be a foolery. Them a tell me about pie in the sky, I wait for me when me die. Give me free me now and stop tell me lie. Them can't get no tithes nor offering from Baddageneral.
It's crazy how you can dance. You can literally dance to this song.
Right, that's a classic. That's a classic instrumental.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Back in the early days of reggae music, John Holt sing a thing named My Heart Is Gone.
Yes.
And then in the early 90s, Shined sing a thing named Strive. So it became twice classic.
Definitely.
Yeah, so the producer, Richard Roach, Digital One, sent the beat to me, and you know what I mean? As singer say, hot food. I'm see it and say, hot food.
The other question I have for you is, why haven't we seen Baddageneral on any big stage shows? Like, what's happening with that?
I mean, sometimes, as I say, representation a lot of times, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Sometimes I just, but I mean, I'm getting a lot of work still, no joke, I can't complain. So I don't want to jinx it like, me I'm dead for hungry and I get the shows. You know what I mean? Yeah, me I do the thing, but just, as I say, sometimes you need people with contacts to make these links, and
definitely.
You know what I mean? So when you don't have the right people, them sometimes them things that can happen, you know?
Definitely.
But as me say, me is a youth who just work and just wait for them to call me. Because sometimes when you call, you really can't negotiate, but
Definitely,
it's just
definitely.
like you're giving whatever them feel like they, because
Yeah,
you call.
yeah.
Them never call you.
Yeah, true,
So what
true.
I'm going to do, I mean, I've gotten calls from major shows, but them are offer nothing, next to nothing. Like,
Wow,
I'm
wow.
on that tell me, flying come. Yo, if you find your way to the venue, I can let you in and give you 10 minutes.
Are you serious?
And two tickets. I mean, I said, oh, me for find my way to Jamaica. You tell me no, something for just buy a ticket for myself, go to Jamaica, and go to the venue, go stand up
And
till you
wait.
feel like, no, I can't do that to my
Wow,
career.
that's disrespectful.
I wouldn't even think of it like that. We just think, say, all right, I know my time yet for that show. Yeah. And when I my time, them I go call me. Because I remember I not get nobody to put down.
True.
So I just wait till when I Baddageneral time. And when I feel my time,
it's
nobody
a go.
can go tell me nothing. By them time, I know I start telling you, I need 18 tickets and 17 hotel rooms. Yeah.
Now that you bring that up, right? Because the new talk now is that artists are supposed to tell promoters what kind of airline they want to fly on, what kind of hotels they should sleep in, the type of food they should have in their rooms,
Yes, all of
and
that.
all of those
that.
things. How do you feel about that? Do you feel that that's a good thing, or is that like putting too
No, it's
much on the
definitely a
promoter?
good thing. Listen, man, once you get into the promotion of promoting certain caliber artists, it comes with certain caliber requirements.
Okay.
Look, you look at some man that tell you say them want them hotel room smell like vanilla as them walk in. And something, because it happened,
Yeah.
Some people say them want all white, rose white, this white. Them need some M&Ms and the steel chocolate. Take out the rest of color out. It's like people can get real
technical.
Yeah, with them things. But yeah, like the hotel and the flight, of course. You know the reliable flight where you can get the good seat.
Yeah.
You have some airlines that are just like minivan from one city to the next, You don't really have no form of comfort, And as an artist that going to perform, you want to be comfortable.
Definitely.
You don't want to go to the venue and your back hurt you because you have a terrible flight.
Definitely.
And you're flying layover for 20 hours in a one place, you sleep in an airport. You don't need that.
Yeah, definitely.
So definitely, it is definitely important to have certain requirements on your contract.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And send them your rider where you require. Then it's where he's a vegetarian.
Yeah.
You want to let this be known before. Next thing you know, a man come drop off some jerk pork in your room.
Yeah.
So you have to tell them, listen, straight vegetable, straight this. Turn some of that some water in the room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And whatever, if you're a man of smoke, you're going to need that. If not, you know what I mean? Them things are important, man.
Definitely.
Very tough. Very, very important.
Do you feel as though, as an artist, like a promoter should pay for a whole entourage of people to fly and hotel rooms and all of these things?
I mean, I believe in that still.
Okay.
But you don't know, I'm in the entourage business. I'm a crew. I'm in the entourage. I'm just people that fly for fly sake. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Sometimes you see me, I'm a DJ alone, or you might see me, I'm a DJ and somebody else. You know what I mean? But at least, if you're not a person that's traveling with a band, I don't feel like if you have this whole heap of people start. Okay. I remember once somebody out of the entourage do something, it's not them, it's your entourage. So your name is going to be the headline name, and
definitely.
I'm good for artists more time. You know
Definitely. Let's talk about father and son. Because in listening to the song, I absolutely love the message in the song, which basically says that not because you and I are not together means that our child should punish for this relationship. So tell me about father and son, and is this something of a life experience that you've had and had to make that decision?
All right, I can put it out there just for the record. Majority of my songs is not my personal life experience. It's just me being out in the world and being amongst a lot of people and seeing a lot of things. As me I tell you, sir, my children is with my wife, and me and my wife still together. So I don't have.
You don't have that
the
issue.
Baby mother, the drama for call baby mother and check in and for drop off grocery and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but I can relate in the sense that, you know what I mean?
Mm.
I grew up with mother one place and father one place, so I
Oh,
can
okay.
use my own personal life
Okay, okay, okay.
as a child, with, you know what I mean, growing up.
Mm.
And from Jamaica or from the Caribbean, this is a regular occurrence. It's not
Yeah.
nothing new, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
definitely.
You
Definitely.
know, and when you're in music to them, we always think we have enough baby mothers and them things. So
Yeah, yeah.
we know enough people that go through this
Yeah.
personally.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely. I just love the message in it, because the message is deep. For anyone, any man or woman that listens to it, it's very deep. When you decide that we're grown ups and the children don't have anything to do with any of this situation. So I thank you for that song,
Yes.
because it's a great message.
Well, if you listen to all my music, 99% of them is message music. You know, man, to just the wild songs like so, I like to use life experiences and realities of what's going on in the world as material to make music up. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that, yeah.
definitely. I wanted to talk about this song. This song.
General, you're just a troublemaker. Why you want to cause trouble now?
Why your baby father real name?
Blacker.
That a no real name. Then you only have the pitney have to look for him. If me and did your brother, me da feel shame. So me a ask, why your baby father real name?
Talbot.
That a no real name. So you turn a baby mother just for look for him. Yo, if me and did your cousin, would I feel shame. So me find out something. You breed for the man, and don't even know the man name. Me not tell no lie.
My girl, you should have shared.
It's a serious matter, but you play a game. You go breathe through, you look for him. Little youth out here in the world and make up $1. And show you want money, certain things no matter. Now you go breathe. Everybody asks, why you baby father name? Here you are answer.
Chopper.
She was a pretty girl with beauty. She claims that she know
Baddageneral, you're out of order. But although you are out
That's
of,
what I'm telling you.
this is real stuff.
This is, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, I know that people call me already and ask me for my brethren, real name. I mean, I say, for what? Call him and ask him yourself. I remember as you know the thing that happen all the time. Where you only female, as I say, yo, me know, I say, when you be a father, me know him as
Such a baba or something,
everybody
yeah.
call him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
While you're in the lockdown, you know much soldier there in Jamaica are going to the people them area for curfew and end up knock up the people them and gone. What the baby father name? No soldier, them are going to say soldier. They don't know no other name. You know, so you go.
Yeah, listen.
You get knocked up by the man who sell peanut. You just have to say, I'm not see. I'm just say, I'm not see. Where you going to say?
True. This is a very true situation that a lot of women deal with. What is some advice that
All right,
you?
that is it.
What is some advice that you would give to anyone about the business aspect of being an artist?
Well, I'm still learning as we all do every single day. Learn about the business part of it. It's important to learn. When you learn the business, you can navigate better. Business. You can navigate better if you know the business the real way.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's important, very important. Even though it's not business music still, so as I say, a lot of times we get it mash up and start think about the business aspect before we even create music.
Yeah.
So what I mean do is create music first and then figure the business part out later.
Okay.
Because I believe if your thing go on, that's just me. I believe everything will kind of
fall
go where
into
it's supposed to. You know what I mean?
Definitely,
fall into place.
Definitely.
Just like with everything else, the first go around is going to be the learning process.
Yeah.
But when you learn, them can't trick you again after
Definitely.
that. And I was fortunate enough to have a lot of people that is already in the music. And go through, like I said, for your elders, not in age, but elders in the sense that they've been down the road there already.
Yeah.
So if I get something woman don't understand, I can send it to Wayne one to or send it to
true.
anybody, you know what I mean, who use it before me. Can tell you say, yo, tell them to change the party and change the party. You see them words, yeah? Them words that mean like them are gonna have your favor.
Oh.
You don't have no release clause on the contract. Yeah? Them are gonna own this the infinity. Them are gonna just have your thing there.
Wow.
I have certain things that just like I was trying to get out of I signed a contract one time. Publishing, like somebody to administer my publishing. And when me start learning about publishing and do my own little research, I realize that my foot broke off. I don't have no foot left. And when I try to get out, I can't even reach to my people and want me and them the good all the while. Everybody start telling me, say, talk to me through this and me tell liar car.
Wow.
Take me about a year or two to forget my music.
Wow.
My music what me do by
what
myself,
you do by
right
yourself.
by myself. You know what I mean?
You do by yourself.
It's a thing why good for learn and sometimes you have to just wait.
Yeah.
Go sign all that deal before you have nothing really.
Yeah.
So you start feel like them a help you. When really I was just doing it myself.
Wow.
People start telling me about, but them song I did put out before streaming coming. Them say, but what is it doing on the streaming platform?
Yeah.
If it is on the streaming platform, that argument not relevant.
True.
Give me the money where I come from streaming.
True.
You can't produce this only for Wayne one and this only for Buju and this only for everybody and I'm the hungry.
Yeah. Definitely.
Have much tracks out there in the world. I tell you, say, pure foolishness. But I learn it and not afraid for pass on the information and get some youth. Because I tell you, say, them terrible.
Wow, definitely.
They're terrible out there.
Yeah, I love that that you're willing to provide the younger youths with information so that they don't make the same mistakes that you have.
Remember, by sharing this information is not affecting my income whatsoever, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah, some people make it seem like if you tell me how it's supposed to go, it is going to mash up your money.
Yeah.
No, nothing for you.
Yeah.
No, you know, diminish none of your income. Just tell me what I need to do so I don't have to depend on you.
Definitely. So what's next for Baddageneral? Like, what should we be looking out for you right now?
Well, this year I don't know about the album thing, but I drop hot singles right through non-stop.
Okay.
Non-stop.
How often are you dropping the singles? Like, do you drop a song a day? How often?
No, I'm gonna drop a Sunday again, but I start to think at least 3 songs a month because
Okay.
The minute you feel like you reach and get comfortable, remember you have 1 million hungry artists away for a little spot.
Yeah.
So I am not. I live the life I love just relax. I can't relax yet.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we just work non-stop. So as I tell you, music left, right, and center. Non-stop. When do you sleep?
Badda?
Yeah, man, I have enough time, man, when I'm 90 or 100, man. Good, man. For now, I just work. Yeah.
Now you're just working?
Yeah, we just work.
So,
you see, when you reach retirement age, you retire. For now, I'm in a perfect working state. So I'm good.
I like it.
The system I work.
I like it. Now, I remember a few months ago, right? Ninja Crown has said that you told Ninja Crown that you'll put his name in front of your album and bust because he had some things to say about you.
No, well, him are just one of the people them who, you know what I mean? It affect me now, you know. It's just weird to me that somebody who you would think like, you know what I mean, you see one of your fellow co-workers, because me and him ain't like brethren.
Okay.
But through the respect of he's a selector and I'm a selector.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I'm a bigger selector than him.
Ooh,
in life.
Stop!
No. You know, ask Christ, remember my son them when me bust in a life, you know. My son them when me bust in a life. Remember me boss sound, you know.
Yes.
Me Baddageneral when my name Froggy or whatever people know me as, me boss sound.
Okay.
I mean, I thought nothing like somebody did bust the sound and then me go
After,
and
right.
me the ride a wave. No,
Okay.
me do it myself.
Okay.
Me do it as the front for my sound. You know?
Okay.
I am not a filler and a logo. I am the man and the logo. So if you see a YouTube, them do them thing and them have them radio show and I mean if you feel like Baddageneral is not a good artist, fine.
Okay. Okay.
But you wasn't saying that I am not a good artist because you somebody else you want to promote. So in order to try to promote somebody, he try to tear me down. I said, can't believe so good artists like them, and them no man they want to promote that. Them no man they will never get a song in a music and he never bust and this you need to go back to selecting. I mean, I said, why you project your failures for me? Just because you might think you cannot do it, you make it seem like, okay, I tried it, so I couldn't do it. So that means you cannot do it either.
Okay.
I'm going to tell him, say, me, one thing with me, anything I'm going to put my mind to, have to work. And what's the world full of about 8 billion people at the moment. So listen, one person cannot deter me from my journey, what me I do.
Definitely.
And I always tell anybody, say, if you go over to YouTube and look at your favorite song that you love so much and see how much people dislike that song that you love, just goes to show so you can't please everybody. You know, some of us go along. If you go there and look at Michael Jackson's song named Heal the World, Make This a Better Place. It have more dislike for him than the amount of likes of me ever get in my career. That show me that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm going to listen to them, man. I'm going to really make nobody try use words and drag me down. Them can't do that.
I like it. I like it. I told him I was going to ask you that question. I told him.
I tell you, me personally don't hate him. You know? I don't hate the guy.
Okay.
It's not like me there just tell you something. If him heal me, I'm not going to heal him back.
True.
He just knows that is not one of my people that more rate me as an artist.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And because of that, I don't even, if nobody from them station will call me for music, I probably not get it. Because I just feel like, you know what I mean? Yeah, some kind of way like you try to drag me, but as I said, the world is so big and full of great people like yourself and other people who don't really have no kind of ties or take no side in the music. You just listen to good music and promote good music.
Definitely,
you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like I said, I told him I was going to ask him because I was listening to that show that day. And I told him I'm going to ask him if I ever get to talk to him again. And here we are today. So I had to.
Let me tell you, say, him beat my bad and not him alone. Some more people over there on him show them carry on. And me are the China version of style of G. Me are China this. Me are this, that. Me are this, them call me. I mean, like they've dedicated like 3-4 shows. At this time, I never was bridging with these people. If I saw him, of course I'm going to show him respect. I'm as a co-worker, just
right.
You know what I mean, in the music. So here how them dissect the whole of my career and deal with it like me. I say, I want to do them youth and I start to check back. I might figure pick up back my black book before I did marry and find out if I did overstep my boundaries with somebody who I love dearly. Because there can be no way. We never exchange part. We never cross part. We never. We don't know. We don't have no link. We don't talk on FaceTime. So, we just committed to tear me down. It was crazy to me. So I just tell him that I keep those voice notes, and every time when I feel lazy, like I want to relax and rest, I just listen to them.
Okay. Have you put any of the voice notes in a song yet? Or
no, but I was going to, but then I said, so what good would it do? You know?
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't bother, you know what I mean? We just love it.
Okay.
As there are greater things, cause that was said in 2020.
Right.
I do an interview 2023.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yes, sorry. May I do an interview 3 years after that?
Yeah.
Sure. So I'm here still.
Yeah, definitely.
And me still not go out dance to select a song. And I'm still surviving. This weekend you can check me out down in Fort Lauderdale, La Luz, Baddageneral, TOK, Tanto Metro and Devante and all these great people.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
Next week, you can check me out next week. Boston Friday. Over Florida, over close to the Tampa region, over there name. Lake Charles or somewhere.
Okay.
Stop there.
Okay.
And I can go on and on and on. You know, my bookings them all right.
Nice.
And I voice dub plates almost every single day. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I know. And I hope you get to give me a snippet of this. I know nobody want to hear my voice.
I am. Tomorrow morning.
Nobody want to hear my voice over grooving in the park.
Tomorrow
nobody
morning.
Want to hear. Oh, no. Nobody want to hear audio over grooving in the park. I shell the place. Because according to him, 2020.
Yeah.
I was not going to do it. I cannot do it.
He definitely said
but
that.
But here I am.
So tomorrow morning, I'm sending him a snippet of everything that you had to say.
You can send him a snippet, man. I make it know, sir, man. If I'm selecting, me are the bigger.
Yes.
And if I producing, me are the bigger man. And if I artist business, I are the one. Yeah.
I will definitely let him know tomorrow.
None of them are upon them show where I try to tear down youth. Not just me alone, because I'm doing with other people too, you know.
Okay.
I am just the one that is. I'm tell you, I'm not afraid to say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in Baddageneral, I have to be a bad general if you can talk them.
Yeah, definitely. Right. So,
but big up all the supporters.
Definitely, you know, those for winning over. Definitely, those are definitely the people that matters the most. I think.
Yeah. I think.
That's
why I dropped an album, went all the way. That's some of, you know what I mean? I go all the way to the number second position on the chart.
Nice.
The first one, 2 top 5 independent projects.
Nice.
So I give thanks. You know, the people out there listening to my stream, and I have a lot of monthly listeners on my Spotify and my Apple and my thing.
Definitely.
So I don't worry about everything, man. I go through and try to don't let nobody deter me from doing the type of music that
I love it. I love it. This is who you are, you know. This is who you are. And to change that, people wouldn't recognize you or even like it. So just, you know, keep doing everything that you're doing. And like you said, the bookings are coming. So there's no need to worry about anything else.
Yeah, man, I do the thing the right way, man. I talk some more, man. I do it, man.
Definitely. So, Badda, I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedule to do this interview today. I have my laptop is filled with your songs because
give thanks and praise.
I play them all the time. You send me emails with your songs. So I have.
Okay, so you're the bubbly.
Yes.
Murder. I want to say, you get all of the good, nice, new thing there. Okay, it makes sense.
I have my ways also, Badda. I got connects.
No, I know you have your plugs, them, man. I know you're top shelf, you know.
I have my plugs, so they send me things as well. So I want to thank you for actually sending me music as well. You don't have to, man. But thank you so much.
Well, as I said, the team very small, so we kind of condense right now. Everybody do everything, and I just
definitely.
But big up, man.
Definitely.
Big up yourself,
so
man.
Give everybody all of your social media handles and everywhere that they can get your music and who they need to reach out to for bookings.
Well, you know, I'm not hard to find out. See, the numbers them on the whole of my platform, man. Once I put Baddageneral in Google, you will see everything from Twitter come right over, TikTok, everything.
Definitely.
I'm going to think I'm on TikTok, I do not dance routine, but over there, man. I'm over IG associating with Baddageneral something. So, good, man.
Badda, thank you so much for being here tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Wherever you're going right now, enjoy the rest of your evening, okay?
Yeah, man, give thanks and praise and thank you for having me on the show and everything. Yeah,
Anytime.
yeah, man.
Keep my matic close like tight shirt. Badness in a finger, trigger work. Get the break 2020, but still a work. Songs cross and hungry, killer work. Real big dog, pitbull. This Florida, you will get a clip full. Hoy! And a mic check testing. Straight in at the cemetery yard, they are destined. My resolution every new year is for drop song and on the place like nuclear. Yeah, but never want to feel, so I'm a prepare. And me know set the whole world I go see clear. Yeah. Hoy! Done the place. Yeah, me a done the place. Drop bombs and done the place. Yeah, done the place. Yo, lyrics enough like Sana Beach. I'm a style, I'm a flow, them I try for teeth. Me no mean, so me share, I'm a try for teach. I'm a know my voice clear every time I speak. Look, the whole of them shook, sing a shout. When me in the lab I cook, never beg. From you see me on the flyers, my book, my songs them make dancers move foot. Yo, them need for start over. But I overtake them pan the soft shoulder. My wise up and think smart cause me older. Y'all them say me fresh, no bad odor. Never that. Hoy! Done the place. Yeah, me a done the place. Drop bombs and done the place.
Michael's Lolo. Get with the fix, Michelle G. I am here in the building. That was Baddageneral on the live. Just having conversations. I'm definitely gonna send that part of the interview to Ninja Crown because Ninja had some things to say. So I'm definitely gonna send that his way so that he hear what Baddageneral has to say. Where is Platinum Kids? I'm calling Marcus. Let's see if I get him. But in the meantime, I know Madonna is currently in the hospital. Apparently she was found unconscious on Saturday. And I guess the news just broke today that she is sorry, Blaze. I mean, I told him I was going to ask. I told him. I specifically told him I'm going to ask about the thing you said. So more on Cost Friday because I'm gonna send it to him so he can hear it. But Madonna is currently in the hospital. I think they said that they have intubated her right now. So we're hoping and praying that everything is okay with her. Like I said, it's so much going on in the news. I'm waiting to see if Platinum Kids come live on the thing. Those guys are very busy. But we did have the conversation about today. So hopefully he pops up on the live at any moment. I'm gonna keep calling and inboxing him so he know it's his time to be on the show. But it's like I said, it's so much going on. We are sending prayers out to Madonna. We hope that she pulls through. Also in the news, this past, what was that, Sunday night? The BET Awards basically did the dancehall thing again. And it was amazing to watch. Dancehall took over the BET Awards this Sunday. Whether you like it or not, dancehall took over. And basically, Busta Rhymes did his he got a lifetime achievement award, and of course he said he is his family is of Jamaican descent, so it's only right that he pay tribute to dancehall and reggae music. And he brought out Skilly Bang, our husband Dexter Daps. He brought out Patra, he brought out Spice. Who else was there? Who else was there? I can't remember right now. But it was an amazing thing to watch. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, it really was an amazing thing to watch from behind the scenes, just to see that the culture is actually pushing forward. Dexter Daps, of course, got best dress for being at the BET Awards. His clothing, he had on this lime green suit with some sneakers, and he got best dress. Yeah, Dexter is bridging the international gaps. Like he's going places at this point. So we hope to see more from Dexter Daps on this road. Everybody keeps saying that he needs to be signed. Why isn't he signed? Da 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 da. But why would you sign if the deal is not right? Like, you know, a lot of artists create their own music, create their own sound, and all of those things. And we know Dexter to be one of those people. So if he signs and then he signs away all of his publishing and all of this other stuff, that's not going to be good for him. His creativity, that's not going to be good for him. And his performances are always for the ladies. So those are things that he has to make sure stays the way that it is. Signing is one thing, but losing your creativity is a whole nother situation. So we're waiting to see if he actually signs to anybody. So we shall see what happens with that. Vibes Cartel, King of the Dancehall, surpasses 100 million streams on Spotify. Vibes Cartel is celebrating a milestone for his King of the Dancehall album, which achieved 100 million streams on Spotify this month. He don't need to be he's successful for Dexter Blaze is talking about. So the artist management team confirmed to Urban Island that the latest streaming numbers for the album, which was released in 2016 and went on to spawn some of the biggest commercial hits in Cartel's career. Vibes Cartel is the biggest and most influential artist of the first 23 years of the new millennium. No one can deny that. The body of work known as King of the Dancehall is just one of a plethora of reasons why this is so. His oldest son, Jaim Palmer, told Urban Vibes. A proxy comment from the artist added, "No surprises here, as to the album getting over 100 million streams. As a matter of fact, where were I a free man, we will be talking tens of billions of streams." So yeah, one world boss, one dancehall king. Any other king must be joking. Y'all know Vice Cartel don't mix his words. He said what he said, and he said what he said. You ain't gotta like what he said, but at least he said what he said. That's just what he does. So yeah, the man said, if I was out of jail, there would be tens of billions of streams on his music. So we don't know what's happening with that whole
You
trial.
are
Baby,
listening
you
to
remind
Get
me
With The
of
Fix
my
Radio,
herbs.
New Jersey's
Oh
number
yes,
one
how you
station
calm
for
down my
music,
nerves.
talk, and mix up.
Always have my
Featuring some
lips
of the
on
world's most versatile
you.
DJs
The
and
truth
hosts
is that I'm
around the
fixed
world.
on
So listen live.
you.
Sorry, I pressed wrong buttons. So yeah, we know we don't know what's happening now with Vibes Cartel's trial. I know he's still waiting for them to grant him his appeal so that he can try to get out of jail. But you know, in the meantime, his music is still tearing up the place. You know, you can't go around it. It's just what it is. That's just what Vibes Cartel does. Sorry to say, but that's just what he does.
Baby, John was star. Hear me, I say. Me don't see, say love no love me. Me love it when you touch me. How you give up with yourself so easy. So, girl, go and we do you in love with. Tell me, baby, tell me now. Me this will leave a woman when me there with you. I broke you off, you broke me down. If you ain't love me, make you tell me so. Remember me a toxin up, but remember say me would be a idiot if me never love. Girl, me a cutting up. You know me a man, so me a fi deal with it, so. No time fi play a game. Baby, me nah make you beat my brain. Do what you want.
I'm not sure what's going on with Platinum Kids right now. You know, those guys are busy. They're probably tied up in a meeting or something. So I guess we can try to reschedule that part of the interview. Moving along, as you guys know, I love Ratchet TV. Ratchet TV is something that I watch on a regular basis. It eases my work life, so I watch it. And Spice, of course, is on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and the show comes on Tuesdays. It used to come on Mondays, but now they're on Tuesdays on VH1 and MTV. And there's gonna be a scene, I think, next week. Next week's scene, Spice and Erica Mena gets into it. It's coming up next week. This is season 11. And to say the least, as Spice Mouth put her in another problem with her good friend Erica Mena. Tuesday night show was high drama as Spice apparently frustrated with Erica Mena's continued whining about her ex-husband Safari, insulted her for the way she has been managing the situation. So episode 3 continued with Spice addressing her beef also with Carly Red, which was last night, and calling out Erica for not being a good friend. When I needed you, you were all over Atlanta with Carly. You were gonna give up a loyal friend for a party for one night. What the are you saying to me? Spice says to Erica. Things then boiled over for the women as they were seen sitting at a table where they argued about who struggled the most as a single mom. Spice at the BET Awards, you act like you're the first woman that's left with two children. I've been doing it for 14 years, Spice says. Mena interjects, I've been doing it for 17 years. Spice then proceeds to insult Mena as she asks her, so where's your son that don't like you? Of course, Mena didn't like that. Erica Mena did not like that part of it. So she did not take the insult kindly as she proceeded to flip over the table at Spice. So the entire confrontation will air next week, but fans were shocked at the two women going at each other. So the episode will definitely air next week. So you guys can see the whole thing. Like I said, I watch Ratchet TV because I like watching Ratchet TV. It's just what it is. So we'll see what happens next week between Spice and Erica Mena. I don't know if Erica really want to go down that road with Spice. Spice is Jamaican, first of all. There's no West Indian woman who's gonna take a bag of chatting from anybody. So I don't know if she want to go down that road. I hope they don't fight. I hope there's no big to do fight on people's show. But yeah, Caribbean women don't take lightly to all of that back chatting. And Spice is just over the situation with Erica talking about Safari. Like, girl, let it go. The man moved on. You doing whatever. Da 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 da. Let it go. You wanted a divorce. You got a divorce. It is what it is. So Spice is basically just over the whole situation between Erica Mena talking about this whole Safari. Like my man, my man, my man. So Erica's talking about Safari. And Spice is basically over it at this point. Also this week in the news, one of the biggest stories in the news was the situation where the young man shot the 14-year-old boy shot the man in the store who was attacking his mom. So that's one of the biggest stories this week happening. And now she has filed a lawsuit after charges have been dropped in the West Pullman restaurant shooting. So she is now filing a lawsuit against the city for putting her and her son in jail over this self-defense incident. So a lot of people are on social media, of course, rooting for her and her son and basically saying, oh, if this was your mother, what would you do? Da 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 da. And all of those things were happening. And as a mom of a son, I try my best not to put my son in any situations where he would have to defend me. That's just me. I'm not saying everybody else should follow that part, but that's just how I function in my daily living. So, yes, he was right for defending his mom, But could mom have walked away? Is the question that I have. Could she have walked away and just left this entire situation alone? We will never know now because the young man, the man that punched her, is deceased at this point. So I'm trying to find the video. Okay, here's the video of what mom saying since she came out of jail. She had an interview, and this is what basically is being said.
I want to first thank the Cook County State's Attorney, Kim Fox, for doing the right thing and dismissing the charges. This is what justice looks like. I also want to acknowledge everyone who has been impacted by this in any way. To everyone who has supported Ms. Hood and her family through this trying time, we thank you. Yesterday, criminal charges of first-degree murder were dismissed against Ms. Hood and her 14-year-old son, rightfully so. Now that she is free, we think it is important that her story is told and that she is heard. Spell your name.
Hello, everyone. I'm Carlisha, Carlishia. Last name is Hood, Hood. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support for me and my family. On June 18th of this year, my life changed. My son's life changed. I've experienced pain in many ways that I would never have thought, never. What happened to me was totally unnecessary. Never in a million years would I have imagined being brutally attacked, beaten, and then arrested. I am thankful that the Cook County State's Attorney dismissed the case. I am also thankful to have my son with me and by my side, and also his charges being dismissed. I thank my family for supporting me and the people all over the world. The people did not play. Yeah. And I just thank God everything was revealed. And just everybody who has been praying and rooting for us, I just thank God for them. That did not go unnoticed. You are all not forgotten. And we are praying for all the families affected by this horrible tragedy. I am now in the process of healing and putting my family's life back together. During this trying time, we ask if, we could please have space to rest and recover from this life-altering situation. And that you all continue to keep us in your prayers. In the near future, I will be able to respond to outpouring of support. Again, I just need a little time to heal and to just get my life back with my baby. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
Take your time. Take your time, baby.
That's it.
Yeah, so that was her basically talking about trying to heal and get through this process. We found out today that Nicki Minaj is helping out the 14-year-old boy who defended his mother while she was being attacked. At a Chicago hot dog stand on Tuesday, June 27, Nicki went to her Instagram stories to announce that she will pay for the college tuition of the Chicago teen who made headlines for shooting and killing a man who physically assaulted his mother in front of him. So Nicki Minaj has stated that she will pay his tuition once he gets to college for that. So again, I say you don't know what you would do until you're in a situation. But as parents, let's try our best to not put our kids in situation that causes them to have to defend us. I don't know how else to say that. That's just how I feel about it. I just feel as though that's trauma that now that 14-year-old has to deal with. I hope that he gets all of the services and help that he's gonna need to get through this aspect of that shooting, because killing somebody is not something that you take lightly, and he's 14. So I'm sure he's probably having nightmares and those types of things. So charges were dropped against both of them. The prosecutors were saying they did not have enough evidence after carefully going through every aspect of the situation. They did not have enough evidence to continue charging them with murder. So I know the family of the other man that was killed, they probably feel some type of way. So we're hoping and praying that there's no retaliation happening. So yeah, get with the fix, Michelle G. Like I said, I'm gonna have to reschedule Platinum Kids them interview. They have an event coming up. What is that? July 1st. Bikini Palooza. So I'm sure they probably got caught up in some meeting or something like that. But we will reschedule that interview with them.
Yeah. Guess who, bitches? A sickers. Haters suck your mother, father, sister, brother. All of them. Suck you all of them together. Say she a bad girl, bitch, rich part. Say cause box, yeah, them crisscross. Can't be a real girl when everything fast. And a waste man sperms are your lip.
Get with the fix, Michelle G. This is brand new Suckles. This song is called Gallibans.
Them should do me mad chip install. Walter Waterford and Greenwich Farm. No girl can lick me, now me face them only leave. They say right there, so them a follow at me here, them a follow, them a copy me so. If me no fat, them no breed, brain full of concept. Like when the clip slapping the gun. 5 in a face, so me a figure yo. Then a girl and the armor, that's a pilly go.
And we can't play that song without playing this one, right?
That side. Kalash, kilish, kalash. C-Tech. Da-da, 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 da-da. Da-da.
Say you're bad from which part?
Say you're bad from which part? Tell her, no one dip dog. Like Chinese war, so the dog. Cup and make you from your this dog. You know one none of this cars, man a big dog. I saw you if never did ban. Me no walk up, me no just a sing song. With the people your mother tell you keep farm. Z-Tech full up like Islam. And if you make I come, me know the enemy, them a pray. And me know they not sorry for me. People are ball and a skin, cause we bad than we meet. Seeing calamity, so we.
Yo, if you don't know this song, what rock you living under?
Experience no gravity. And tell us we no laugh, we no take that. I yell your people at that. You should have keep in your bed.
Get with the fix, Michelle G. Hi, Mr. Easy. Of course, around here, we play brand new music. And I have some brand new music tonight to play. Shout out this song. Shout out to Russell Records. Of course, this song is an Antiguan artist, young guy. His name is Nico Wild West, and this song is called Show Them.
More than ever. You're Russell Wireless to the world. Born for this.
How else me go show them? Me are one of the greatest in the world. Me know life, me know dead. So anything me have, we are preserved. For my road, lonely. You can't catch me blind sight around the curve. My chosen, man, you notice. You just can't believe a nickel like you don't. Alright, show them. Say the youth from the streets now forfeit. Poverty I win right now, me can't focus. Legends say that you don't feel pain if every day you live life sober. Them take where me at, brawling next dash, and I left me on the cross. Then think more the dead by my back, but Pacha just set me a walk. Then I want to see the Saquana, Rolex for my honor.
We are definitely setting up an interview with this young man coming up in August. He is from Antigua, and his name is called Nico Wild West. Get with the fix, Michelle G. I also have brand new music from Naj and Version. This song is called Firm.
No matter how long it takes.
So yes, no.
Real people do real things,
Why you think I sing these songs?
Tell them now.
Why you think I sing these songs?
Nudge, Virgin.
Yo, care. Why you think me sing these songs? Still can't get over the pain from who did me wrong. Tell them me I go bust, them never believe, man. When Jah give me it, them never give me one. For real. Why you think me firm and strong? Come and read my Bible, me learn right from wrong. All when the wicked got them hype on, man. Before me write something tall, better me write one song. Monday I still a holy firm. Them switch up the mount, a bridge them burn. Enough sell out, them could wait them turn. Enough me learn when me go to the world. Monday I still a holy firm. Them switch up the mount, a bridge them burn. Enough sell out, them could wait them turn. Enough me learn when me go to the world.
You prefer real, no real, can't change none at all. When my life did rough, something like a war. Monday I still a hold it off. And me now make them show me off. Life up on them, I try if you fight it. Provide for my family, enough not like it. Enough good we do, and them never highlight it. Now pray for God, for the Almighty.
Monday I still a holy firm. Them switch up the mount, a bridge them burn. Enough sell out, them could wait them turn. Enough me learn when me go to the world. Monday I still a holy
Yeah, this is Michelle G. I think somebody just did something to my live. My whole Instagram live just disappeared upon me. Jaw to the jaw to the jaw. And I needed that live. I needed that live. But, you know, of course I'm recording other places, but I needed that live and it just disappeared. Trini Low Rider. What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, with the fix, Michelle G. Another big story in the news this week was the whole graduation video with the young lady who basically said that the instructor who was calling out, who was doing the graduation, did not call her name, not allow her to say her name and say everything that she has to say. And that was the big story out. I just want to say that basically you got to be very careful when you start to become a professional in this world, because you never know who's watching. You never know what's going to happen. And that video is currently viral at this point. And she says to everyone saying I should be embarrassed or I'll never get a job, I'm a black woman in America. Her name is Kedia Iman, a digital content creator and OnlyFans model who apparently graduated from LaGuardia Community College and said on social media, I am always in the right. You will not gaslight me into thinking I am the bad guy. I did it for girls that look like me. Love you, she said defiantly. What Trini said? I felt like it would hurt. Yeah, she don't think it's going to hurt her. She don't think that it's going to hurt her. So to each his own. While a lot of us need to understand that while we are fighting for our rights as black people, as black women and those things, a lot of us are not in the corporate world. A lot of us are not there, so we're being hired by different people of different races. So we got to be very careful about that, okay? But she said basically that she gonna get a job, and y'all can't say she not gonna get a job. Hey, young Ross, to heck with all of you, for putting her, and thinking that she's not. None of this is going to hinder her. It's not going to hinder her, according to her. Okay. So Vanessa Bryant was awarded 1.5 million in the Kobe Bryant body armor lawsuit because she had receipts of the former president trash talking them, where she said that said their newborn had Botox lips and they're just a fancy ass black family. So Vanessa Bryant, of course, took them to court, and she was awarded $1.5 million in regards to that. I don't know why people get off thinking that they could just call people any names, and those things that people are just gonna sit with it or lay with it and just keep it moving and not do anything about the whole situation. So yeah, she just won all of this money. Vanessa is 41 years old, and you know, even in Kobe's debt, he's still taking care of his family. So in those sorts of essence, we give Kobe the GOAT because he's no longer here, but his family's still being taken care of based on the deals that he's made while he was an NBA player. So I guess it's someone that we need to look up to see when we leave this earth, what we leave behind for our children, for lack of better words in regards to the situation. So, but Vanessa is not one to be played with. Y'all don't play with Vanessa. Vanessa Bryant is not that chick. Do not play with her. She ain't got time for nobody in that foolishness. Okay. There's a meme out that says you could experience the soft girl version of her or do no limit soldier version of her. The choice is yours, King. And the zodiac signs that's on this are Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces, or Libra. Everybody's in their soft girl period right now. We're not doing any type of hard love and hard this and struggle and all of these things. But these signs it could go either way for you. Being a Sagittarius myself, I can agree. Based on how you treat me, you can get soft me or you can get no limit soldier me. Entirely up to you. So I'm going to agree with this meme. Sorry. Entirely up to you. However you treat me is how you get treated. Just what it is. Just what it is. I was watching this show on TV last night, I think it was. And the show is basically where um, detectives and there's a program that basically catches child predators, and it's very interesting, a very interesting show to watch. It's called Undercover Underage, and it's very, very interesting to watch because in these scenarios you have grown men who believe that they're talking to little girls on the computer, FaceTiming and all of these things, when in fact they're talking to grown women, and it's a whole police thing. And it's a dope show where you get to learn different ways to protect your children, your young girls, your young boys. Yes, boys are sexually assaulted as well. And I wanted to play a clip from one of the guys that got caught because I was dumbfounded to listen to this. So listen.
How old is Paisley? I thought she said 13. Were you asking them for nude photos? Yeah. Okay. Are you married? I'm not married. I'm engaged. Okay. Do you have any kids? I have 2. She's got 2 as well. Okay. Girls, boys, yours? Mine, 2 boys. Okay. She was like her own boy. How old is her girl? 12. So I have to ask you a tough question, okay? Her daughter, her 12-year-old. Have you ever done anything with her daughter? Yeah. Listen to me. Honesty right now goes a long way, okay? Have you ever done anything with her daughter? Yes. Just touch it. Does your fiance know? Didn't get too late, but he wants direction. Okay. How long has things been going on with her daughter? It started a few years ago. I was going through a rough time, and I took a few pictures and deleted them. Okay. And like I said, just honesty with me, okay? If I do a forensic investigation on your phone, am I going to find child porn on there? Yes. Give me a few minutes, okay?
So, like I said, the show is called Undercover Underage. And you guys should watch it. Watch it with your children too. So that they see what's happening. But that guy was molesting his stepdaughter for years, and mom didn't know anything about this. He was going to meet what he thought was a 13-year-old girl, and he got caught. They caught him. You know, it was a sting. They caught him, and then the officer basically ask him questions about if he's done this in the past, if he has child porn on his phone. And he said yes. And he said, yes, I've been molesting my stepdaughter for the last however long years. And of course, child services was called. And he's now sitting in jail for 12 years. He got a 12-year bid. For a child molestation. So I say all that to say, when you have men and women around your children, be very careful. Try your best to pick the right people to be around your kids, because people are out here doing all kinds of crazy things. And there's not a lot of children who will talk and say that such and such is doing something to me based on what that person's tell them. So I'm sure he was probably telling her, "Oh, you're gonna break up your mother and I marriage. Who's gonna pay the bills and all of these other things?" Like, it's a whole situation where predators make children feel guilty about telling the truth about things that are happening to them. So again, the show is called Undercover Underage. I think it's on TLC, and it comes on I think around 8 or 9 o'clock on Tuesdays, either before Love and Hip Hop or after. I think it's probably after, but it's a really good show. It gives you a lot of information about things that you need to look out for when it comes to your little people in your home. So be very careful, when you let people in your home with your children, and make sure you have that kind of relationship where your child will want to come to you and say, "Oh, such and such is doing something to me," and believe them when they say it. I must say that. Believe them when they say it. Because if something is happening to a child and you don't believe them, they're not going to tell you ever again. They're going to shut you out. They're not going to tell you ever again because you don't believe them. So, whether you believe it's true or not, believe them the first time that they say it. Okay? Please, is all I can say to you. And speaking of child services, there's a woman who was posing as a CPS worker, a child protective services worker, because she wanted to scare the parents. She felt they weren't supervising their kids properly. An Ohio woman has been charged with child enticement, burglary, and impersonating an officer. Her handwritten affidavit said that she was drunk at the time of the incident, and if convicted, the woman could face up to 6 months or so in jail. So what she did was, she said that on Monday, she was charged with child enticement after parents accused her of pretending to be a child protective services worker and attempting to lure the child away from home. In a home surveillance recording posted to Facebook, the woman, who was identified as police as a 44-year-old Lisa Narkali, can be seen in the front yard touching the child's back and head. After the child runs inside to bring out his mother, Nakali appears to identify herself as a Child Protective Services investigator and enters the home. Let me say this: no Child Protective Service investigator touches people's children. We don't. We do not. We do not touch people's children. Will people children come up to us and hug us? Yes. But we do not touch people's children. Okay? We do not reach out to hug without them doing it first. There's none of that happening. So child enticement is generally defined as an effort to convince a child to accompany an adult. In Ohio, a first time violation is a first degree misdemeanor. Narkali could be sentenced to up to 6 months in jail if she's convicted. Tuesday, the Norwood Police Department filed additional charges of burglary and impersonating an officer against Narcelli, which could add an additional time to her sentence if she is convicted. In her written affidavit, she said that she had been drinking since she woke up that morning. She said, "I walked to Kroger to get some beer. On the walk home, I saw a young child that I felt wasn't being supervised. So, in an attempt to scare the parent, I pretended to be a CPS worker." However, Timothy Spradlin, the boy's father, alleged in his affidavit that Narcelli was rubbing his child and made the 4-year-old very uncomfortable. In an interview, Spalding said Narcelli had a fake CPS badge, which she said convinced his wife that Jamie to let Narcia examine their home. She said, please teach your children about stranger danger and to always get an adult. She wrote in her Facebook post, she said, I was very proud of my son for coming to get me too close for comfort. Teach your children that people are not supposed to be touching on them. They're just not supposed to be touching on them. They're not. So thank God that his parents has showed him the different things. Otherwise, he could have probably been abducted. He probably could have been abducted. So we're glad that he is okay. In other news, the Florida woman that shot mom through the door in the dispute over her children won't be charged with murder. State Attorney William Bill Gladstone cited insufficient evidence to proceed with charges of second-degree murder in the shooting death of G. Owens. Yeah. So the lady gets off scot-free. She had previously been charged with 1 count of manslaughter with a firearm and one count of assault in connection with the mother of the 4's deaths. She faced up to 30 years in prison if she was found guilty on all charges on the deadly shooting that happened back in the beginning of this month. Despite a plea from Owens' family to bring murder charges, the prosecutor cited insufficient evidence to proceed with charges of second-degree murder, a first-degree felony. I am aware of the desire of the family and some community members that the defendant be charged with second-degree murder, Gladstone said in a statement. My obligation as the state's attorney is to follow the law in each case that I prosecute. I did so in this case, and while some may not agree with that decision, I can assure you that the decision was thoughtful and made without consideration of any factors other than specific facts of this terrible crime. So, yeah, the lady, Miss Susan Lorenez, will not be charged in the death of a G.K. Owens because they're saying insufficient evidence. What kind of evidence did they need though? Like, did she not shoot the lady? And didn't she? I don't know. I don't know what else they were looking for, but yeah. So those are some of the headlines that are in the news. Get with the fix, Michelle G. I am here on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Broadcasting live. I didn't even say my stations tonight. Sorry, guys. Blaze Radio, Mighty Mix, Majestic Coffee, Get with the Fix, Metric Radio, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Thank you, Baddageneral, for being on the live tonight and for providing us with a lot of information. I guess I'm gonna have to go to my YouTube to get the clips from the interview because it's clearly off my Instagram. My Instagram got, I don't know what happened just now, but the video just disappeared. It just disappeared. Yeah. So again, DJ Dree is up next here on Get with the Fix. He will be live at 9 p.m. So I will see you guys not next week, the following week on the 12th. And I believe I have Yana Boss. Yana will be live on air next week. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Good night.
Today them and your friend feel life. Everything good, everything nice. Give them 3 months time. You said friend them give you a bite. Alright then. Some loyal for your ear. For your box food, for your cold beer here. When them can't get them here, them joke gonna start show clear. Me no like people. No, me no like people. The dirty bugger them give me evil. Them judge you got your fear.
Yellow, where's Risky tonight? Yellow, it does Risky Wednesday every Wednesday. What's the address for Risky Wednesday, Yellow? What's the address? What's the yellow? The address, Yellow.
Things sour than a lemon. You're right and shoulda never left.
I will reschedule my interview with Platinum Kids. Like I said, I'm not sure what happened, but they are busy people. So I guess they got caught up in a meeting or something. They do have Bikini Palooza next week. So of course they're very busy.
This man me not like people. No, me not like people. The dirty bugger them they are evil. Them judge you got your fear people. Love your mother for see me no need you. Tell your mom to your people. Them evil.
How you start your car, girl inna me room, I can't go start with her. With the girls I near, me can't be far from you. See me get a new girl, me can't with her. Straight and narrow, straight like arrow.
Rescue Wednesday is at 865 Springfield Avenue, Irvington, at the Moonlight Lounge. What's the theme tonight, Yellow? What's the theme? And of course, happy birthday to my cousin Maya. Happy birthday. I was going to call her, but they're on a cruise somewhere, and I don't know if she had a reception. She's celebrating her 30th birthday today. So happy birthday, Maya. I hope that you had a great day. She's probably drunk like a fish right now. Just celebrating life, you know?
Straight and narrow, straight like arrow. Anything lean off the left from your soul. Straight like arrow, straight and narrow. Girl inna me room, turn inna me peel palo. Straight and narrow, straight like arrow. Anything lean off the left from your soul. Straight like
Tonight's theme for Risky Wednesdays is Miss Grippy. Miss Grippy. Miss Grippy. The tights. You know what, Yellow? I can't say that on air.
Tell Bev, tell Constance. Boy, you no thugs, you a big waist man. Me no lady, me no semi wear pants. Be my wood, me work hard like hands. Straight and narrow, straight like arrow. Anything lean off the left from your soul. Straight like arrow, straight and narrow.
Say talk cheap, so me no buy none. I forget the cheese, now I no try bun. Nah, sit down and wait till me time come. Banner.
Stay there, have time to watch me. Come me no watch them. Me no Samsung, so me no chat them. Me no see no green light, for me go stop them. Them say walk them Marco, you fi walk them. Walk them Marco, you fi walk them. Walk them Marco, you fi walk them. Them have time to.
Like I said, I will be back in the building on the 12th. I will not be here next week. Yeah. I don't know. I'll think about it. But so far, I will not be here next week. I will be back on the 12th. Yeah, Michelle G, get with the fix. Of course, DJ Dree is up next in the 9 p.m. hour. He will be here blazing the airways on Get With The Fix and Mighty Mix, as well as Majestic.
Green light, for me go stop them. Them say walk them Marco, you fi walk them. Walk them Marco, you fi walk them. Walk them Marco, you fi walk them. Them have time to watch me, but me no watch them. Never no Samsung, so me not chat them.
New clothes like ice, some boy style froze. Yo, listen, no for them face screw. Clearly them now want see me step through. On the road, me take on clocks, me have on to the reggae business, me want me name glue. Hear me no blacks, me want run road now. Want run road now. We style get hotter than a bread in the bakery. Know every trick, every code now. Make them know, say we want run road now. Want run road now. Me have to touch street, yeah, the food have to eat. We no switching at the city, no sell out to no better to see me fall in it. My God, but any shot, Father God, are you calling it? Come on, wicked. I swear, you're right and on your hand. You get up by evil say, and next man, nothing but mine, and next man over him, things stop going like it. That's why you're innocent. Yet when you're up, them want to see you down.
Good night, guys. I will be back on July 12th with Yana Boss from American Gangster. We were supposed to have that interview, I think, last year. So hopefully we get to do the interview this on the 12th. That's the plan so far. So have a great rest of the week. Enjoy 4th of July. Don't get too drunk, you know. Drive safely. If you do drink that day on the 4th of July, please call an Uber, a friend, a side man, a gangster, somebody with a car. Don't drive while you're drunk, okay?
My God, but any shot, Father God, are you calling it? I swear, you're right and on your hand. You got a Bible say, and next man, nothing but mine, and next man over him, things stop going like this. That's why you're innocent. Yet when you're up, them want to see you down, that's why them come and tempt me. Right now, me think back on you road, me a cut a mic just fire Bentley. Them know me a the boss for the century. Every girl that come and say them want give me plenty. Yes, a story, a whole documentary. Don't play it out from 1920. If you're not straight, don't call me no brother, cause we never born from the same woman. I first the whole one mash up your life and I carry grudge worse than woman. Them coulda never, ever, ever stay around me. None of them couldn't chick or clown me. We bad, them couldn't bring that woman. Mineral boss. We know in the east, she said, everybody knows say I bad from a me say. Them boy they a sit for the G them. Lock them up, see the key them. Mr. Fassi, why you smile and a pray me? And I do things